spunky muck fuckface.
NTL waddle NTL bustin NTL pet the wicket NTL waddle NTL bustin NTL pet the wicket NTL waddle NTL bustin NTL pet the wicket NTL waddle NTL bustin NTL pet the wicket.
Boy. Hello, hello. It's me again. It's been a minute. How you doing, chap? Bring that down a smidgen. Bring it down a smidgen so I can hear myself think. Oh. Good afternoon. Brewscape. I didn't know. I missed it. Damn it. I looked away. I do wish, though, in Scapes, they let you put the car in more spots. Because I know in this one right here, I couldn't put my car right at the back where the car starts. But whatever. Whatever. Anyway. With over 2,500 Scape slots, I can't really complain. Don't worry, this won't be a whinge stream. Although I was just on the phone to my dad earlier, and when I told him about what had happened, he was like, "Oh, so it's going to be a grumble stream." Who knows? Probably not. I think we'll talk a bit about it maybe, but I mean, let's be honest, we've all spoken about it to hell and back, and I don't even know if I'm going to feel like fucking grumbling about it. I might just play the game for a bit. We're not going to be live for long anyway. Under 3 hours. Because I'm going to go actually and Watched the Grand Prix with my dad. I could do a bit getting out. I haven't been out in a bit. Ain't seen anybody in a bit. Been on my lonesome for, oh God. Don't think how many weeks it's been, but actually going to try and get the F1? I don't know. I mean, I'm always aiming to get money, so I'm going to aim to get some money. Whether or not I have enough for the F1 is another thing. I don't think I will. I think I'll get partway through and just die. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to worry about it too much because I just want to enjoy the game as much as I can, even though it's getting to that point where it's kind of hard. It's why I've been doing a bit of painting and signed up for the Manufacture Series test. Thought it could be fun. I had no intentions of doing it initially, but you know, because pad mode. But yeah, really wanted the XJ13. And that was before 1.07, exactly. I nearly did the grinding for that car. But then I took the approach of focus on the less expensive cars that you can get. Because then essentially your car collection will only be... It will be lacking a few cars rather than a bunch of cars. But, yeah. Hey Bailey, let's have a quick look and see who's in there, because I saw Valentine dropping in at the beginning. Do as well with the 26 months. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it, even if it was a mouthful for the fucking livery's broke again. I just realised. I fucking hate the paint editor in this game, man. It's shit. It's like got the makings of something good, but then it breaks all the fucking time. And getting things aligned properly is balls. Making decals in the game, I didn't realise that wasn't a thing. You can't grab something in a group and move it around. Like, shit, I didn't realise how primitive it was. Yeah. Anyway. Grumbling about shit that wasn't even intended on the grumble schedule. Master Ass waddling on in. What's up? Burns as well. Kohai. Hey, Gerhard. Talking of people waddling on in. Bailey as well, of course. Greg Best, how's it going? I'm doing alright. I'm actually... It's weird. When I got out of bed, I was like, you know what? This is the perkiest I've felt in ages in the morning. And went and had my bath, and in my very depresso state, I usually just have a bath before dead. Wow. Bath before bed these days, so it can help me sleep. But I was like, oh, I'm going to have one. But then I realised I've actually been up since 3 a.m. and then laid in bed until like 7 a.m. I was like, well, no wonder I'm fucking awake, because I've been laying there for like 5 hours. Anyway, yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm going to be pretty tired by tonight. I was thinking of doing like a 24-hour stream, but like not labeling it a 24-hour stream, just see how long it'd take me to grind for the money. But when I got invited to come out, I was like, that sounds like a much healthier option. So I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to go and drink a beer as well today. Treat myself to a nice beer. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Bailey, fuck's sake. I got up. I said, I'll be right back. I need a drink. Went and got a drink. And the sofa got me again. The fucking sofa always gets me, man. Past the fight. I didn't even know when it was. But yeah, I woke up at like 3. Then I went upstairs and tried to go back to sleep, but I couldn't. Yeah, honestly, I think because I'm running on so few hours these days, my body's sort of getting used to it, which is not a good thing, because I mean, I'm sleeping consistently every day, so I guess there's a pro to it, but I'm just fucked halfway through the day. Like, I'm already feeling a bit tired. I'm getting there. Must have an amazing sofa. No, I don't think so. I think it's just that I don't know. Maybe it's got charms that we just don't know about. Because I look at it sometimes and it looks at me. You know, like, come on, Nate. You know you want to. Just come and have a seat. Come and sit down. Let's catch up. Because it always starts of like a sit down, and then yeah. I don't do naps very well because I just end up collapsing, and I think I've relinquished the resistance, if you will. Like before, I would resist that shit all the time because I'm like, I don't want to ruin my sleep, and I want to have like a proper full 8 hours of sleep tonight. But I've just sort of come to the conclusion, or I'm starting to acknowledge the fact that just never fucking happens. So I'll take it when I get it. All right, I'll take it when I get it. For me, I need a full 3 hours bare minimum, or I need like 30 minutes tops. As soon as I start getting that deep sleep, you wake me up and I'm not out of proper deep sleep, then I'll fucking fight you. I'll fight you, cunt. I'll take your head off. No, I'll just cry. I'll just be like, I want to go sleep. They semi-fixed the 908's high speed insta snapping. We can do that, actually. We can do that. Circuit experience and investigate, if you like, because I wouldn't mind doing some shit for actual progress. Because I haven't 100%ed the game, outside of car collection, obviously, but we'll do a bunch of that. I'm up for that. It's nice, toasty. I was too toasty, Flow City, because like I got under there's a blanket I got with that Christmas Twitch partner merch bundle thing that I got. It's not a merch bundle, but yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff in it. And yeah, it's like fleecy on one side and fluffy on the other. And yeah, I just wrapped myself up in like a taco. The only thing that woke me up was the cats. Cats came down and were like, what happened to our dinner, cunt? I'm sorry. Yeah, headache city when I wake up out of deep sleep. Yeah, it's just like I need a couple of hours to get my bearings again. I do love this tune. I love Discovery. It's such an album. We still need to do a watch along of Interstellar. Interstellar, is that what it's called? 5555. It's basically the story. It's an animated thing, and it's the album of this. It's this album, but animated, basically. And there's a story behind it. It's really cool. I absolutely love. I haven't watched it since I got the Blu-ray for it, so but I've watched it a couple of times, many years ago. You guys want to watch that? All right, cool. Maybe we'll do that as our next one then. I've been trying to find it in me to get the watch-alongs going again, because it's been so long since we last did one. I just always feel bad not finishing the things that I say we're going to watch. But with how erratic my mood and that is, it's hard to be able to sit down and enjoy watching that sort of thing all the time. No, not what you think, Bailey. Not what you think. Something that came before that one. It's called Interstellar, though. Please hold. Yeah, it's called Interstellar. Not with ER. Or AR. Just A at the end. INTERSTELLA. And then quadruple 5. The story of the secret star system. Oh, I've never really looked at the let's bring this down. I've never really looked at the inside, but it's a beautiful short little colour. It's like a little booklet. It's only a few pages, but the art's in colour. It's nice. Makes me fucking sad that Daft Punk done did the breakup, but gotta be happy for what we had. I absolutely love their stuff. They're probably my favourite group. But yeah, we'll watch that. Watch it. No, I'm gonna go off and watch the F1. I was thinking about leaving the stream up though, but I don't know, because I'm thinking, because I'm only going out to watch the Grand Prix, and then I'm coming straight back. So I might just put the stream on a BRB screen for a couple of hours, well, an hour and a half. I'm going to be going and watching the race. I'll be on a bit of a delay because I'm going to be leaving at 3. But it's being recorded, so I'll probably be done a bit after the race. But my initial plan was start the stream once I was up and had a bath and was ready. But I ended up lazing around, and it took me so long. And then I got invited out to watch it, and I was thinking, no, I don't know. But my original plan was I was going to just start the stream and go as long as it took me to get the money. Or until I got fucking bored or whatever. And then when the F1 came on, I was just gonna, like I say, put BR back screen on and hold the stream. Just as an excuse to ramp up the hours, you know, because then if we ever hit 24 hours on that stream, I could then go, there you go. Next one's next year. I don't need to do one now. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I guess it doesn't really matter either way, does it? Because I'll be coming back. But I feel my way of looking at it is if I leave the stream on, I'm going to feel obligated to actually come back on stream. Whereas how I've been lately is I keep talking myself out of streaming because I'm feeling a bit gross, or I can't think of what to play, or the things I can think to play I think nobody want to watch, you know. The usual mind games. Hey Jake, I hope you're enjoying yourself, mate, and have enjoyed yourself. A proper weekend of racing for Jake over at Sebring. Yeah, I hope you really enjoyed it, mate. Brainworms, you know, the huge. Let's go and fix this paint, because that fucking decal is pissing me off. Getting on my nerves. Right, let's have some audio. You know what causes this bug, right? It's when you speed through the decal layers too quick, it moves them on its own. Starting soon. Oh. There you go. Again, I need to make it more pronounced, because even I don't notice it says starting soon. It might only be on the PS4 version because of load times or something. I don't know. Maybe you have to test it. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to take my contract if I didn't have PlayStation Plus. But yeah. I picked up a 14-day trial because it's a new account, so I'll probably let it continue. Yeah, it doesn't even let you go into the sport mode. I don't think, too. Well, I think it does, but then as soon as you get to the point where you want to pick a car or something, like, I don't know. Maybe I don't take that actually 100% because I didn't try it with none. But when I tried to do some things in normal mode and normal sport mode, I couldn't do anything. But it did let me do a practice lap without it, so I'm a bit confused. Either way. I got it now, so we're all good. Yeah, you see, it's all broken on this side. What the fuck? What the fuck? Picking Ferrari was a mistake. I accidentally picked a good car, apparently, because is it still fastest? I don't know, but from what I drove, it felt pretty good there. But Ferrari, honestly, you mentioned Ferrari before you talked about maybe going Ferrari. I looked at it and I was like, it's a shame they don't have the modern cars, but at the same time I was like, well, at least this one should sound better. And then I thought, oh, in GT Sport, that car was a right bastard to drive, regardless pad or wheel. Like you said, tyre wear as well. And I remember driving the 458 Group 3 car around Interlagos in GT Sport and just oversteering everywhere. Yeah, look, if I spam through them, maybe I'll break it again. There you go. See, that moved something? But when I go past it again, it'll reset. You just got to go past every decal. See, it's all fucked at the back here as well. You got to go past each decal slowly. And like, this bug isn't restricted just to the painting area. It's like if you leave and render the livery, it renders it like this. So you need to see, it's fixing itself now. Bit by bit. Too many shapes. Yeah, my game in a nutshell. Ah, too many shapes. But yeah, quite happy with the livery so far. I've just... It's still not done. I want to think of the correct sponsors and where to put them. ProDrive probably won't stay, but it's an easy one to buffer the front and rear of the car. I think the actual sponsors stay where they're meant to usually, but yeah, just trying out some shit, really. Having a bit of fun with it. I do like painting cars, and like I said on TeamSpeak yesterday, it's really nostalgic. Takes me back to my Forza days, you know? Shapes make brain hurt. Hey, on Forza, you used to have to make all the sponsor decals out of the shapes as well. That's true pain. That's the only thing that will always maintain this game ahead of Forza as far as the painting goes. But like, there's no coordinates on where the items and shit are on the car in the paint tool. So you can't align shit symmetrically or accurately. So you basically have to make sure the camera is always dead on. And it's just frustrating, but you can work with it. Not enough anime in the fucking bin, Luke. In the bin. Keep the anime on your fucking degenerate PC and off of my race cars, right? I hate Itashas, genuinely. I don't know what hate is a strong word. I dislike them greatly. I think they look just awful. But opinions and opinions. I don't think many people genuinely believe Itashas look like great race car liveries. I think people just love anime. Fucking unpopular opinion, there you go. There's a Hatsune Miku livery for literally everything. So the car should be okay now. We'll have a quick look at it again. People just like titties. Oh, there is that too. There is that too. That is fair. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Udinu? Udinu? Or is it just Dean? Is Dean alright? Dean. You're right. People do like the fucking udders, don't they? But I say everything in moderation. So keep it off the car. These are the cars I've been driving lately. Off stream. I bought another F40 just before they sold out. I bought two C2 Corvettes. I've got one that's race core and one that's stock. I've got three. Yeah, I know. Got three S2000s. Of course, I shared a picture of those. I bought the 08 NSX. I thought, I don't have a Group 2 car, I'll buy one. And then I had to put the Raybrig livery on it, didn't I? So And then, of course, we've got our 911 GT1 street version done up to be Racecore JB Motorsports, I think that livery is. Didn't buy two of them. No, 3 mil twice over is a lot. I bought the LaFerrari and the Enzo because I had invites for them and thought, I have a bunch of invites now, they're going to disappear. I bought all this before 1.08, I should mention. And then obviously my RSO one is lended via contract for manufacturers. Bought the C9, who you can't not. I tuned it and crashed on my first outlap at Le Mans. I haven't driven it since. Probably because it's a handful with the setup I put on it, but it's fine. We'll fix that another time. You might have noticed some interesting performance point levels on my F1500 TA and Chaparral 2J. Because those usually have a lot more performance points than that. But I thought, you know what, let's try and get them in to the GT World Championship. And it turns out the 2J, I think, is the fastest car I own to do that championship. And it's running sports tyres on the front and racing hards on the rear. It's just awful at speed. It's so bad. Hey, Ben. Hope you had some fun with your Gran Turismo. I saw you in Shilson. I saw you streaming. Sounds horrific. Yeah, but it's a fan car, so when you get to low speed, it's great. I'll show you. We'll do a run, and it is awful, but it's fast, especially if you ignore half the course at Spa. It's surprisingly quick though. You just did the mission in this. Oh, really? It's a fun one, isn't it? This car has the proper suck. As soon as you get it down to low speed, you're like, ah. Hello, welcome. Grip at all speeds. Yeah, exactly. I do 245 miles an hour with 3 gears. It's mad. Torque on tap at all times. Shabod ZXC, welcome. Thank you for the follow. We're going to jump straight in. So, I haven't checked this. I don't know what the word on the street is as to what the most efficient way to make your credits is now. But I'm going to go out on a limb here based off of my 5 seconds of testing. And I think it's the circuit that I used to grind for money before I learned about the ranch, which is this one. Because that would be 60 grand every 3 minutes 40 to 50, as opposed to the 97 grand every 3 minutes that we had before. So we've had like more than a third of the money you make cut out. And this one's a bit trickier, I think, because some of the jumps are a bit more awkward. Every 4 minutes, basically. Yeah, I think you can get, like, I've done 1 minute 12 lap times in the second and third laps, and then like 1 minute 15 off the start line. That's usually about there. But you can hit a bump wrong, and then your time will suddenly go up 10 to 20 seconds. So yeah, it's a bit random. Oh, the Trial Mountain. What was it? Because I saw somebody mention Pan Am. Yeah, look. If you do the first round of the Pan Am Championship and then quit and then do it again, you can drive any road car of any performance points level from the United States. So I think you could basically get in a SRT Tomahawk and run that and then just quit and do it again and again. But again, that's only really viable to someone with a PS5. It's going to take so long to load in and out for someone like me that I'd be best off just stick it out, you know, and grind one specific race. Classified as a road car, I do believe so, yeah. We'll go have a look to confirm. But yeah, I'm almost certain it is. So that's 35 grand. In championships, I don't think you can get a clean race bonus. Can anyone confirm or deny that? Because I've done the fucking GT World Championship a whole bunch. I did it like 2 or 3 times in a row, and I didn't get a single clean race bonus, and I sure as shit didn't hit anyone. And I thought that was the only thing that could decide whether or not you've dirtied your race. You know what I mean? I'm a bit confused, but... Car type, racing car, road car, there you go. The S. So you could take that. I don't know if you can upgrade it any. But there's only a mil. Only a mil. It'll only take you just over an hour to get one, basically. You can. So I don't know if they've changed something about the bonus, Rudolph, in this last update, and they haven't mentioned it, but... All champ, what do you mean? I'm confused now. In championships, I don't think you get clean race bonuses at all, yeah. Didn't get the bonus, yeah, okay. So, yeah, there's that. So I think there is now some slightly more varied ways to make your money. Not that that really improves the situation, but silver linings. You were talking about Trial Mountain. Now, again, road car. You would get 30 grand per win. I think the point is, at the end of the day, for PS4 users, the best way to make money is always going to be the most efficient single race. Championships take too long to load for me, and that time spent waiting adds up very quickly. So I'd probably be best off just grinding one out. But at the same time, if I'm going to be fucking streaming the game, I might as well keep mixing it up, because otherwise I could just do that other grind off stream. Nobody's going to be interested in watching me do fucking Sardinia windmills over and over again. Yeah, there's the oval race as well. You mentioned, I think that oval race in the trucks and the rally event are about the closest, aren't they? Because you are 100% right. There's a Daytona one, which is 30 grand, which means you would get 45 grand. It's 5 laps. That can't be the fastest. There's a Willow Springs one. That's 30 grand for 3 laps. Can get clean races. Yeah, I'm confused then, Rudolph, because we'll test that theory then. We'll go and... Now, okay, let's clarify. Also, that display is broken for my car because of the setup I've got. But what are the things that can make your race not clean? I'm pretty sure it's just colliding with other cars. It's not about leaving the track. Yeah, mainly it implies that there's other ways to do it, right? But none of it's documented. Hitting walls, I'm pretty sure we've hit walls as well, and it's not been a problem. Again, this is what I mean. They might have well have patched it and not put it in the patch notes. So I'm confused. I'm assuming cutting the track doesn't work. But what I'll do is I'll do this first race. I'll keep it on the track. I'll keep it away from walls and all the other shit, and we'll see. Because I'm almost certain I used to get clean races in championships before the update, and I haven't been able to get them since. Anyway, you're about to see the pain of what this car is now. At high speed, it's just bad, but at other places it's great. Also, no lights on this thing, so the last race in the championship's pretty fun. Again, sport soft front tyres, race hard rears. It's an interesting car to drive. At low speed, it's really quite good, like I say, because of the fan element of it. It's a rocket ship in a straight line as well, but it doesn't brake the best, and oh, like I said, at high speed, the front tyres are really the limiting factor. But you see this, I'm going through the field at quite the rate. Had to get out of the throttle there. Oh my god. Oh my god! This is what I mean, you don't need tyres for the car to turn at low speed, you just need fans. I've got the best fans. Powered by a fucking snowmobile engine, oh my god, where do I go? Uh-oh. Well, I can justify this being a dirty race now then, because this is what I mean, it just does not turn at times. You're on the brakes, you're like, please, I've gone too fast. Oh no, I'm dead. This is the thing though, that shouldn't get rid of my bonus, because I've been doing single events and championships before 1.07, and absolutely fucking ruining myself by not paying attention and still getting the bonus. It'll have to be the next one. Next one is fucking Spa as well. I'm just going to want to skip the track there. Undocumented changes, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Right, I thought I could hear a sound. Hello, hello, Mr. Hizel. I've come to steal your liver. Just kidding. Bye. I would love to do this as a way of grinding, but even if it wasn't for the ridiculous load times between each race, it'd still be slower. But if I can get that bonus per race, then it will be a lot more justifiable to me. Because if you're making 90 grand per race and then you get the 150k at the end, shit, that'd be banging. Because otherwise it's basically just 450k an hour, which is almost exactly half the amount you make if you just do the rally race over and over again. I've not bought any microtransactions now, and I never will. I do not want to support the fucking death of the fucking video game industry, even if it is inevitable. I've done a lot of grinding. Like, we can look at my stats for how much time I've spent on track. And you can see for yourself, and it shows you how much money I've earned and everything. I'm curious to look at those numbers myself, because then I get to see how much I've no-lifed this game since it came out, but... yeah, All me and my homies fucking hate microtransactions, dog. Yeah, like, hilariously, this car is quicker around here than the Polyphony F1 car. Also, I've noticed what that sound is in the background now. It sounds like a fucking beard trimmer, or like a set of clippers. You hear it? It's really quiet. It's the engine that powers the fans, I think. It's supposed to be the snowmobile engine in the back. The little two-stroke, yeah, exactly. It's not loud enough though. I want to hear it scream. The V8 is really overpowering it. This fucking head movement, though. This stream is now sponsored by Manscaped. Oh, what fucking segue that'd be. Imagine like taking that to Manscaped and be like, I think I'd be a great candidate for your next ad push. Huh? Why's that? I drive a car that sounds like a ball trimmer. Like, right, we like it. Go on, tell us more. It goes really fast. All right, we like it. Actually, I use it to make me the most money. Oh, it's perfect. Where do we sign? It will drive in the. It will cut the fucking grass. Not that there's much grass to be cut in the PS4 version. Rest in peace, certain like graphical items, just much more scarce. What a car. There you go, you can hear it now. Dark Gunter, thanks for the follow. This is the fastest car I've managed to take round Deep Forest so far. 1 minute 20s on the lap times. Could probably do a 119. Such a cool wedge that got outlawed, like, immediately. $60 grand, so no clean race bonus. Oh, we'll get a bullshit fucking roulette as well. Great. When was the last time I got something good on the roulette? I don't know. A long, long time ago. Favorite car to drive in the game so far? I don't know. I really enjoy the F40. Dean, the F40 is really fun. But I really enjoy my 8.6 as well. I really like the tuned 8.6 I built. Just because it can do so much for such a little car. It has no right being as quick as it does in this championship, but it's fun. It's the little cars, isn't it, dude? They're fun. Yeah, that F40 is bonkers jam. Like I said earlier, I bought another one just so I have a road going one as well now. I think that one's more fun to drive. The other one's just so murdery that you're too busy focusing on not dying. Game has the lowest ever score Metacritic, right? I don't know. I doubt it, but I haven't looked. So I imagine the you know, the community score, you know, the fan score is low because they've been review bombing it. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It'd take quite a lot for it to be the lowest, especially after a good launch. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just what? Why is my pause button not fucking working? What the hell? Have I broke? Oh, no. That one works. There we go. Got there in the end. I'm starting that one again. Oh, what the fuck? The AI do some really, like, believable online stupid defense moves where, like, they'll compromise their own line and lose seconds in a corner just to fucking get in your way. And I both hate it and love it at the same time. It's hilarious. I weren't taking it that time, you slag. What do you mean, why is this the one that broke the camel's back? Why this game or this update? Because simply put, the game was already in a place where people were putting things that they thought were questionable behind them, development-wise, and then they went and did something else that everyone didn't like, whilst combining it with the fact that they couldn't play their game for 30 hours. So that thing that they were already pissed off about, which they went, you know what, I'll forgive them for the online-only thing, because I've got online connection only anyway. But then they went and did an update that basically made the game grindier. and it was plenty grindy enough as is. Motherfucker just drove into me. I swear to God. And now I've driven off the track as well. Oh my... But you know what? Fuck this shit. We'll do it on the next race, because I ain't fucking around here. Le Mans will be a lot easier to do. Yeet! Base to be the fans. Keep me on the ground. Wonder if GT Sim gets the new Spa at some point? Doubt it. 100% doubt it. They don't have an updated Le Mans yet, so... It doesn't just contradict what was done in the update, it contradicts the nature of the entire fucking game. But the issues are grounded in so much more than just an update or a patch. I've said there's so much nuance to why the game is in a state where everyone's pissed off at it, that you can't just summarize it by going, the update sucked, or the always online sucks. It's like, it's the game at its core. And everything that riffs off of it. The way cars are sold. Exactly. I think that's where everyone stands, Kiri. Well, not everyone, but most people stand is... Some people are like, okay, benefit of the doubt, Kaz, but most people I'm seeing are like, no. You're contradicting yourself in the patch notes, or, you know, in that little update. Because if they had any interest in providing events later on down the line that actually improved the payouts, then they fucking wait until they added those to change the rest of the events. Or at least they'd make it so when you made your own custom events, you could get any money worth a damn. Whereas making money in custom events is like 1/10 of that you would make from the other events. And he's trying to say, oh, we don't want people doing the same event over and over again. Well, guess what? That's what they're fucking doing. They've just changed which event they're doing it on. Also, I took the corner properly. What's wrong with me? But it really does live up to Polyphony / Kaz nature, which is stubborn as all fuck. But again, like I said, there's so much more to it than it just being a matter of, oh, well, let's revert this change. Scuzzy! Oh, it's gonna fucking rain, isn't it? I do not have tyres for rain. Yeah, we're good for now. Fuck it, we're taking the alternate line. Yeah, no compensation either. No acknowledgement of the fact that they had just left people who paid like £60 for a game. I can't include myself in this because I was fortunate to be given a free copy. But, I mean, just because that's the case doesn't mean it's not for everyone. That's the case for everyone else even. But, yeah, big bucks for a game that you have a big outage on. And a lot of people were jumping to the defense of, you know, there's the earthquake that happened, and that's fair. But Kaz was Kaz won't make a statement unless it's necessary, evidently. And he jumped immediately and made a statement that everything's okay. And then everyone had another doubt about it, and it was like, okay. And then it turns out they had to fix a bug live, which is exactly what I said it was. It wasn't the bug I thought it was a different one. And I understand why it was down now, but reevaluate the online only, please. The excuse or the justification behind always online is to avoid cheating. Also, what the fuck is going on over there? Something wasn't loading properly. The justification is to avoid cheaters, right? But why punish the entire fan base and player base, the loyal player base, for the 0.1% of players that cheat. Like, why do that? It's anti-consumer and it's really alienating. You can't connect to a PSN. Well, that's the point, is if it was not always online, then they could. Right? So that's why it's always online. That's the point they're trying to make. Also, I'm going to have a whinge about the handling in this game, still not fixing that problem. Like, I was a passenger there. Nothing I could do. It's only been fucking 15 years, pretty much, since this physics issue has been in Gran Turismo, and they still haven't got rid of it for pad users. You hold the accelerator and the brake, it rights itself sometimes, but not all the time. And that's not how you correct oversteer. It's not intuitive to do that, is it? Well, okay, it's not how you correct a pendulum when there's inertia going through the car. If you have a bit of oversteer, you can save it that way, but... Anyway. Anyway, I will continue to play the game for as long as it's enjoyable to me. I don't see any benefit to me just not playing the game. You know, it doesn't prove or do anything. Stop tying nationality to the store. That's pretty shit. You can't even pick your region. Game will probably die after 2 years? I don't think so. The thing is, people forget shit all too quickly. And the game is only going to get better, right? I don't think it's going to be as successful as it could have been, but I don't like most of the money's already been made, so I don't think it's going to die in 2 years. It'll die when they've got something to replace it with, because there's no alternative, you know. Look at that, perfect landing. Oh god. Oh great, I got a 3-star. I can't wait to get fucking $2,000 as my reward. Chat, can you do me a favour, just in case I forget, but remind me when it's like 5 minutes to 3 UK time. So like, just before the race, basically, because I've got a fucking dash just before the race. But I'll be coming back. I'll probably just end the stream. Seems pointless to leave it up now that I'll only be live for 2 and a bit hours. I don't think there's much benefit to speculating as to who is responsible for why the game is the way it is, because you won't get an answer, like, at all. I think it's unfair to portion blame when you have no idea. I do also think though that if Kazunori is gonna come out with a statement that's kind of contradictive of the nature. Like, if I had the ability to ask Kazunori Yamauchi one thing, it'd probably be, who do you make games for? And I'd be curious to what he says, because I think that might be a bit eye-opening. I just think that the passion is all there. It's just, we've had a bit of a rush here, clearly, and they want to be able to get on top of this economy before new events come out. I'm bitter about it, like most, but I'm not going to let it ruin my experience that I've enjoyed up to this point. And it's like it's only the first couple of 3 weeks, right? So I guess maybe I am giving them the benefit of the doubt, but like, what's the alternative? Stop playing the game out of protest? Well, that won't do anything. Review bombing, as Sam said earlier on, is a fucking pathetic practice. I don't agree with it. Because, again, not every last person behind a game or project is guilty of the things that piss you off about a game. It's a desperate tactic by frustrated fans, is review bombing, and yeah, not good. I haven't hit anyone yet, have I? I'm not really paying attention. Too busy fucking yapping. I wasn't even paying attention, but I'm almost certain I haven't hit anything. Well, we can check the replay afterwards, maybe, but... Watch how quick it is through fucking Arnage, though. It's ridiculous. Just grips. This is where it struggles. The front tires are... You might be able to hear them there. Squealing. Talk. I'd much rather be doing this in my Ferrari or a non-Group 3 car, like a road car tuned up. I find that so much more fun. But I'm punished for having fun in this game. If I want to go make my own custom event, I'm punished for doing that. I miss out on opportunities because the way the game works with the cars that you can only buy once in a fucking blue moon will be gone every 48 hours or 72 hours, you know? And not everyone has enough time to sit there and grind or enjoy the game. God damn. It's so annoying. So I wanna have fun with it, but I feel obligated to fucking play it the fastest way possible so I don't miss out on a chance to get my favourite car. What would you suggest for a Group 3 and Group 4 car? It's hard to say really, because I haven't driven many of them, and not many people will have done because people don't have the money to buy them. But I really enjoyed the Renault Group 3 car. That was quite fun. And like any of the front-wheel drive Group 4 cars are pretty good usually, but yeah, I don't know, four-wheel drive stuff as well. Subaru's pretty fun probably. If you're going to sign up for the manufacturer series, pick a manufacturer that interests you, and then you can try the cars out for free, in theory. The Alfa Romeos would have been my second choice behind Renault, I think. Really like the Alfa Romeos. Everyone's going to have their own, like, preference, though, and I don't think, at the end of the day, with BOP, it really matters what you go for. Like, some things will be better, sure, but unless you're, like, esports level, and you can extract every last bit out of the car, that's not really going to matter. Just find something you like. Whether it's the aesthetics of it, or, like I say, you test a car out via manufacturer series. No way to test drive cars. If you're going to give me that bullshit of, well, let's give realistic prices to the cars, give me realistic aspects to car ownership. Let me test drive a car before I invest 18 million credits into it. You know what I mean? It's every time I think of another angle, it's always like, well, then that doesn't make sense either. It's like, why do I have to own the cars I want to put in a custom race, which underpays me anyway? Why can't I just have access to a garage just for AI, so I can go, oh, I want that car, or I want that car. I can have the entire pool of cars, so I can race against whatever I damn well please. No, you have to own it. Oh no, you want to run AI with multiple liveries? You have to have multiple cars with different liveries on them. It feels like an afterthought. Furthest thing from esports level, then find something comfy to drive. Four-wheel drives are usually very predictable. So the Subarus or the, well, actually, I don't know. Are all Group 3 cars?
Alright, dickbag.
Are all Group 3 cars rear-wheel drive?
Call 1-888-888-8888 for an unbelievably mundane sub-message and you'll receive a re-melon plush toy today. Call now. Call now. Happy 22 months, Peepo Hearts.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you for the 22 months. Yes, very happy 22 months. Hope you're doing alright, mate. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
888. 888.
Ice was asleep, and he heard the number 888 and just woke. Engel. Anyway, thank you, Ice Girl, for the 27 months. Bacho as well. 888. He paused flight sim, ladies and gentlemen. Dedication. Dedication to the May. Also, given that Bacho is here, that reminds me, Tuesday, Elden Ring, be there, be square. How does 12 midday my time sound? That sounds pretty good to me. Finally, something other than Gran Turismo 7 on this channel. Have a good time, Jam. Back to sleep. Thanks for the re-up, Mark. Sleep well. I used the R35 GTR for the last drag mission, Ben. Fully upgraded it. I didn't use NOS though. I did not use NOS. So you can do it without NOS, but it will help to have NOS. Yeah, basically any high horsepower car like Do says with an R32 with NOS will do it. Once you get the traction down, NOS is just a godsend. I was getting caught by the other R35 in the last race, but it was all too late. I was still impressed how on the second to last one, that Viper gets such insane traction. Wait, what? So there... What? So there is a clean race bonus. Why is it so much harder to get now? The mysterious clean race bonus. I feel like they fucked with things. Or maybe, all along, without knowing it, cutting the track ruins a clean race. But hitting walls wasn't before. I found it really consistent before this patch. Now I'm finding it really inconsistent. Maybe that's just a coincidence, but it's just weird. Maybe, Rudolph, I don't know. This is the thing, when they don't actually clarify, it's a bit of a shit, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Give us, like, the checkboxes. Tell me, put it on the fucking side of the UI when I'm driving. Notify me mid-race in a little box that I've fucked up or something. Just something. Some kind of feedback would be great. Okay, I'm just about to... No, never mind. I managed to say it. I was going to say, I'm about to plow into a wall. I wonder if we'll get perfect race this time. You're right there, mate. Just drove straight into the fucking wall. I'm gonna test something. I'm gonna cut this chicane a bunch and try my best to not hit the fucking grandmas up ahead and see if that changes anything. Please don't ignore me. No, don't do it. No. What? I just got driven into. Nice. Like in a fucking straight line as well.
You alright, dickbag?
Hey Nate, 2 years has gone quick.
It sure has, Steve. It sure has. It always does, though. Every time a year is met on any of the resubs, it always catches me off guard to the point where I must sound like a broken record. But thank you for the 2 years, Steve. Really appreciate the support. Look at this fucking rolling roadblock. Understeer. This is why I have a handbrake. Whoa, or ridiculous amounts of torque on a light body. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming just up until before the Grand Prix, because I'm going to go off and watch it as well. And then I'll be back after the Grand Prix, so keep an eye out. I should be live again less than an hour after the Grand Prix ended. If you are interested in coming back. No, this is not the best way to grind credits now. Although I don't think it's a bad way if you're on PS5. I think if you get clean races, it's basically 90 grand every 10 minutes. And then after 5 races of 90 grand, you'll get 150 grand for winning the championship at the end. So it's not a bad sum. It's just not as quick as doing Sardinia windmills. At 60 grand every 4 minutes tops, it should be like 3 minutes 50 at 3 minutes 40, really. You get, like I say, 60 grand for a clean race. I think that equates to about 900k every hour. Whereas this championship, just the once, takes an hour. So this is basically like, so 90 grand times 5 plus 150k. So yeah. Yeah, that is the somewhat ironic way of seeing that they were like, yeah, we don't want people to grind the same race over and over again. And they just like laterally shifted it to a different race. The only thing is, grinding the rally race isn't for everyone because it's too hard for some people, and I appreciate that. But there is some other ones that aren't so bad as well. Like if you're on a PS5, you could keep doing the first round of the Pan America Championship in a fucking SRT Tomahawk over and over again, and then quit, restart, quit, restart, quit, restart. You could probably do the Trial Mountain Championships in a Tomahawk as well. You know, you've got some options. but they're still not like great. Again, like I keep saying, if they really wanted us to be able to enjoy and keep mixing up what we do in our events to make our money, then they'd let us get actually good rewards from custom events. If I take a fucking F40 and race it against Group 1 cars, I will still make less money by nearly half than I would if I went and did that same race, but like in these races here. Like, I'm using a way OP car against my opponents. I'm still making more money this way than I would if I did custom races by a big margin. Nah, I disagree, homie. It honestly, Gran Turismo 2, easiest grinding method. 550 grand every 5 laps of Red Rock Valley. Banging. 50 grand for winning the race and a car worth $500,000. That's how you do it. But like at the same time, I appreciate the idea of trying to have the scarcity of real life and the rarity and everything. But this is not how you do it. Not in the slightest. Feels like an afterthought, you know. Nobody likes grinding, really. I don't mind doing it, but if... Hilariously, the way I look at it is, if I can play the game start to finish and save up all my money and buy nothing, I still probably won't be able to afford a McLaren F1. One car. You'd probably be able to buy one car like that, yeah? The most expensive car with all of your earnings from an entire playthrough. So the game is 100% designed to be ground out. Whether or not they intended it to be that way, it's the way it is. So there's no other way to perceive them reducing payouts as the push for microtransactions. Again, whether that's the intention doesn't matter, that's the outcome. And if like most of your player base is telling you that, then sorry, they're right. It's just the truth. $100 wouldn't get me shit though, Dank. $100 would probably get me like a third of the way there to buying the car. It would cost £96 just to buy the fucking XJ13. That was even cheaper. I can't wait to hear the excuse from someone that, well, you know, the microtransactions are ridiculously priced, so nobody's going to buy them. No, is my response to that. Not a clean race. I think cutting the track also affects clean race bonuses. Whether it was like that before, I don't know, but it's certainly the way it is now. Last race, I get to race in darkness. And you know what? It shows you a very interesting issue with the way the car headlights work in this game. I imagine it's only on the PS4 version this bug exists. But focus on the AI headlights. You'll see what I mean. It's very weird. It's so weird how they work. Because I'll be using the AI headlights to see where the fuck I'm going for the first, like, half, 3/4 of a lap. Because it starts at night. Ah, yes. It's alright. It's light enough. I can kind of see. We're on the Grand Prix circuit for now anyway. We're alright. But yeah, look at the headlights. You see the headlights? They're there. They're on. They've gone. Let me pull back again. They're back. I think it's a LOD issue, where the AI lights are running on a lower quality, and they're supposed to switch to a higher quality when you get closer, but there's a weird in-between stage where they disappear. Watch this, when I get closer again... Wait for it. Don't want to crash into him. And when I get past him... There you go, now they're back on again. And then again, they disappear. And then they're back again. What the shit is that all about? I never noticed it before because I had headlights, but having no headlights really exaggerates the issue. And then again, like, I get why when you're far away and it's in your mirrors they shouldn't be casting lights because they don't need to. But when I'm right up next to you, I'd rather you had a low LOD or something than nothing at all. That can't be intentional. It's so goofy. Oh, where's the corner? Where's the corner? There's the corner. Seems like it's slightly brighter on your guys' end, but not that much. Oh great, no traffic to help me now. Ah, some lights from the fans though. Based camping areas. Oh shit. Okay, it's getting lighter now. It should be okay from here. For fuck's sake. Oh god, kill me now. Oh, for I'm starting again. Like, he chucked in and then pulled out again immediately to cover me off. The shit. What's the radar gonna do to help me? I can see the cars, they're literally right in front of me. Unless you mean to see where I'm going on the track, to which I think I'd be much worse off doing that, because look how zoomed in it is. Like, I'm not gonna see shit coming. I know where the track goes, I just can't see. Okay. I don't know what it is also about this game, but the longer I play it for, and the further into the end game or post game I get, the worse that AI seem to be at acknowledging your existence. Like, they drive over on you a lot and block you in weird ways, but I think it's just because I'm getting more hours in the game. Doesn't help that I'm driving a very different car as well, so my approaching speeds are quite high, but yeah, it's just weird. I'm gonna try and focus and keep it out of the walls and off the grass and out of the AI cars as well. Hopefully I catch them a bit sooner this time. Again, they like sit in the middle of the road and then take really weirdly, really weird lines that like compromise their own speed, like a lot. How peculiar. Hey, video. Funky tire combo. It's the only way to get me sub 800 performance points while maintaining some performance. You need the slicker tires at the rear for the traction. God damn. In the way. Marshall's holding up lanterns. It does look that way, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Please no. Hey Smet, good morning. Ah, shitting fuck. I don't have any confidence to go past these motherfuckers right now. Look at them. Like that, where are you going? The track's over there. And then turning in on me as well, cheers. And then pushing out wide into me as well, cheers. That was probably all it took. Lap is, like, race is dirty now, sorry. No longer a clean bonus for you. Woo. 15 minutes until morning here. You in the future or something? Woo. Future. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, I know he's just looking over his shoulder. I love that. They're animated like that. I can't wait for it to rain partway through this lap so I get fucked, but we all get fucked, I guess. Everyone gets fucked together. Yay! Oh god, kill me. One last lap though, then we're done. Slightly OP. That's kind of the idea, yeah. I think I'm entitled to drive some OP cars in this championship, given I've taken part in this championship like at least 4 times now with a fucking AE86 with less than 300 horsepower. Not exactly Group 3 material, but... The fucking head movement is nauseating. I need to switch it back to the other head movement. That's enough of that. Actually making me sick. carousel suck job. Oh yeah, it's actually pretty good through there. Woo. Whoa. Capture card moment. I've got another hour yet, Gunter, but thank you, I appreciate it. It's 5 minutes to 2 here. The bouncy boy. I saw 350. 350 kilometers an hour, boy. Actually, while I'm here.
Me.
There you go, prize money, 90k, I got a clean race bonus! And you get the 150k as well. It's a nice bonus, but it takes an hour at least to do. So it's not quick money. Even if you manage to clean race all of them. So I want to go and check something. I want to see how we got our ticket. I haven't had shit off of a roulette ticket in ages, and I don't expect to get anything this time, but we can but hope. Maybe with chat here, it'll be different. Doubt. Yes, Smokeless Joe, it does in some way. There's not a 5k available. Oh my god, I got a fucking gold bar. That's the first time I've ever gotten that shit. It's only 100 grand. Still, better than the 5k I usually get. I got lucky and there wasn't any bad prizes on that list. Like, I'll take that. That's all right. But there is some simulation of fan ground effect at low speed. You'll notice because there's still a really good amount of grip at low speed. But I don't think it's overly complicated, but it doesn't need to be. So it's there. Streamer RNG, suck my bung sleeve, Dom. I haven't had anything good other than a car, and that's all I've had. I've had nothing. I will take something good for once. I wish I had stream alert. 500k 3 times? Shit, I wish. Well, now what? I'm not doing it again. I need to give it an oil change as well, really. Hey, Skira. Oh man, can I put a wide body? I want to put a wide body on my 2J. As in Chaparral 2J, not my Toyota Supra. I want to put a wide body kit on the engine. There you go. I want to put it on a 2JZ. The wide-bodied engine. The only way. Dean, not all games have an end goal. It's about the journey. The goal of GT is to collect cars and have fun with cars. There is no real goal. I mean, you can 100% the game, but you still play the game beyond that. The goal is what you make it. It could be just chilling out, collecting cars. It could be doing the esports. It could be playing online with your mates. It's all about the cars. That's all it's ever been about. Or if you're a fucking idiot, yeah, feed cars with microtransactions. Or Sony, I should say. But that's only if you buy them, like an idiot. To the GT ones yet? Nobody's journey has. Everybody has the exact same cars available to them at the same time. And if it's older than from 2000, you can't buy it whenever you want. It's secondhand only, and that's tied to the online. So, no, to answer your question, I don't have any of the GT ones because there's only like 2, and none of them have popped up yet. People buying them have more money than sense, and clearly don't care about the gaming industry. But I guess that's what having copious amounts of money can be like. It can make you lose sight of things, of the principle, you know. Hey Armani, new to the channel. I have a question. I was keeping myself away from the information about the game until I bought it. I'm in the middle of downloading it now. I seen something on a video on YouTube. The title, I wanted to know if it was true. Did they really put in an engine swap? There is engine swaps in the game. Yes. There's not many options, and again, another feature that you can't just access. The roulette spins that you'll unlock via doing the menus, the cafe menus. You'll get reward spins, and on the higher tiers, you have a chance to unlock an engine swap. And you can only do it once. They're finite. So if you get one on a spin and you use it, it's done. And it doesn't work on every car. You can't put any engine in any car. It only works in certain cars. So
You alright, dickbag?
yes, there's engine swaps, but not in the way you'd want them. And they're very limited. So, yeah. Yes and no, basically is the answer. But thank you for the follow. And Spartacus Mills, thank you for the 22 months. Really appreciate it. It is a pain in the ass system. Honestly, given the nature of how things have gone already, I have this paranoid or like suspicious feeling that before all this drama came out about the microtransactions with the latest update, I have a sneaking suspicion they had every intention of allowing you to buy roulette spins in the future, but they thought it wouldn't be wise to put those purchases in at the beginning because it would be alienating. I think it's going to be alienating if they put it in any time, but if that was the case, I somewhat doubt they'll be putting them in as they intended, or maybe at all, because of the you know, the heat they're getting from the patch. Yeah, but you can't say that, Koshiro. You can't say 100% the intention, because you don't know, and it's unfair to just assume that. It's easy to say, oh, 100% because of what's happened, but you just don't know. And don't be spreading misinformation, because you become part of the problem when you do that. That's how we get shitty rumors, and that fuels anger for no good reason. At least be pissed off for good reason. You know what I mean? Like, don't just assume shit. We've got plenty to be pissed off about without assuming shit anyway, so last thing you need to do is get carried away and run off with the idea that scummy, this, that, the other, microtransactions, this, that, and the other. Probably video. The game is partnered with Michelin after all. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I think there's a chance that could have been the way things went. I'll never say 100% that's what they were doing, because, like I say, nobody fucking knows that. And just like nobody knows who's the one that's really responsible for this direction of the game. You know, there's always publisher pressure, so it's easy to assume it's Sony's fault. But then you could equally just as badly say it was someone else's decision. So the point of the matter is, somebody made the decision. It doesn't really matter who. It sucks. And you know, spreading misinformation it doesn't benefit anyone, does it? What to do next? I was going to have a look at my stats. Can I have a look at them in here? That's the thing. People are pissed off because they nerfed Fisherman's Ranch. I'm not pissed off that they nerfed Fisherman's Ranch. I'm pissed off that the game is still not balanced for payouts. So what he was talking about in that notice was that, oh, we don't want people grinding the same race over and over again. We want variety. But there is no variety. You just do a different dirt race over and over again. And as I said earlier on, with the custom races, they don't pay any fucking money, really. So you can't have fun with the game like he's intending you, in air quotes. So I'm getting mixed signals, you know? Like, if you really cared about letting people have fun with their cars, balance the custom race payouts to the other event payouts, and then allow people to create their own races. Because I would like to do a 24-hour race at Le Mans or Nürburgring at some point, but I can't justify it because I will get paid chump change for doing 24-hour races that I could probably get in 3 or 4 hours tops if I just did a different grinding race. See what I mean? Like, that's the problem. I think compared to the rest of the events, Fisherman's was paying out way too much. But that doesn't mean scale everything to the lower figure. It should mean pump everything up. But force scarcity, rarity, etc., etc. Angry noises, How do I check my stats? Where? Oh, they're up here, aren't they? My page. Okay, so we've got some stats on here. Credits spent on cars. I've spent 25,736,590 credits on cars. I've spent nearly $500,000 on customization, which... that can't be right. Oh wait, no, tuning. No, I've spent nearly $500,000 just on customization parts. Okay, I can believe that. Just under 8 million on tuning parts alone. This is what I mean. It's not just the cars that are fucking expensive. You got to buy upgrades for every car. And then say you buy a bore up or a stroke up for an engine. Oops, maybe I don't want that anymore. Buy a new engine. The engine price to your car is scaled depending on the value of the car that you bought. So let's say you bought an XJ13 and you bought an upgrade for it and you're like, oh, actually, I regret that. I want to go back. That's going to cost you at least 13 million again. Realism. Realism isn't always fun. Yeah, also, if you want to set yourself up with a full set of racing tires so you can go racing, it's over 100 grand. Which, like you just said, Mills, that's more than you win in any race. It's ridiculous. Total distance driven. I've driven over 10,000 kilometers. There you go. I've driven over 52 hours and 43 minutes. That's drive time, not time spent on the game. That's just drive time. I've acquired 36.3 mil. And I've played for 158 hours. I've been playing the fuck out of this game. And yet, I will still have to sit here for another 20 hours to get enough money to buy one car. I don't see how someone like Kazunori Yamauchi can sit back, look at those figures and go, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Because from that message he sent out, the implication was that, we want better and newer events for people to make more money. I said it on Discord. That's all well and good, but those events don't fucking exist. So give us something in the meantime. Shit. Let us do custom races and make money. Shit. I want to make my own endurance races, given you haven't fucking given us any. Come on. Let me do a 6-hour race and actually... Let's go look at the figures, shall we? Let's get in a car. I'll get in my R18. Let's see how much money a 24-hour race will earn you. It's gonna be bad. 32 to 40 car grids is definitely too much to ask, Good Joke. I'm afraid. It's rare you'll see grids any bigger than that on PC sims, and even then, you need good hardware for it. There's also the server demand of that sort of thing as well. Let's go to Le Mans. Okay, endurance. Look at that, 24-hour race. Less than 100k. Don't worry, we'll up the money. So I'm starting dead last. None of this matters. This doesn't affect money. A bit more money. And then... yeah. So they want to pay me 120 grand for doing a 24-hour race. 24 hours. And I would, best case scenario, make 180k, just under 180k. This is stupid. It's ridiculous. Actually, I want to check that again. Like, where does the money stop coming in there? Like, look at the amount you get an increase from. There's a point of diminishing return. Oh, good. There's a point of diminishing returns. PS4 would crash after 20 hours? Nah, I don't think so. If you suspended it, you wouldn't do it all in a row, would you? If you suspended the action partway through, it'd be fine. If you tried to do it all in a row, you might have issues. I've done 17 hours straight with one issue, I think. What was the payout for a few laps rallying? Before, 3 minutes, or just under, was 97,000 credits. Now it's 60,000 for 3 minutes 50. See how stupid that is? In less than 10 minutes, I can make nearly twice the amount I can make in 24 hours via custom event. That's how fucked it is. So let's look at the diminishing returns here. So 54 grand for 60 minutes. Why is it then if I add another 23 hours onto that, it only just doubles over? An extra 30 minutes gets you a bit more. 2 hours, 81k. You're seeing the point here. You add an hour and you only get a few grand. And then it's 1 grand. Less than a grand. Still less than a grand per hour added. It's daft. You see that? Less than 500 credits for an added hour.
Hello, welcome.
This is the problem with the game. This is my biggest gripe with it. Balance out the events, sure. Because I think making like 100k for doing 1 lap of a rally race
Hello, welcome.
probably was a bit of bullshit, right? But like, fuck. It's not like there's any other alternative. The reason everyone was grinding it was because it was by far the best way of making money. So I can't have fun with custom races as a result. Because this game, time is money. Because I want a McLaren F1. And me as somebody that, and again, I didn't actually buy this game, so I can't truly say this, but you guys, as somebody who spent 50, 60 pounds on a brand new game, would typically want to be able to access the content in said game. But if you want to be able to access this car at this point in time, you're going to have to play the game non-stop. Because within a few days, this will be gone. And there'll be no chance for you to make that money time. And it's not like GT4 where you knew that the cars would come around again soon enough. Now it's like, okay, this car will come around again. But it'll probably, like, you don't know when. You have no idea when. And you're at the whim of whoever makes the decision as to what rolls on. You want to know how much money this will cost? You can only own up to 20 mil, right? Wait, paid credits? Free credits? I'm confused. What does that mean? You want to see? You want to see how much it would cost? It would cost you £15.99 for 2 million. So yeah, it's going to be just under £150. You know what that means? What is that? Oh, you can only have 20 mil. Oh shit, you're right. You're right, it says 20 mil free credit. So you... Wow, that's another layer of bullshit, isn't it? So you have a credit cap unless you pay money. Ugh. Then why the fuck do I have... Why do I randomly have 289 paid credits? I sure as shit have not bought any credits. I give you my word on that. I'm fucking 100% against this shit. Pre-order? Yeah, actually, good point. It came with a mill. It did come with a mill free, you're right. What a fucking bunch of shit though, eh? Like, this car is gonna be gone tonight, probably. And I'd like it. But as soon as I saw this, I was like, well, I'm getting that. And now that this is here, it's like, I've got no chance. I don't think there are cars more expensive than 20 mil. If they did that, no. I think 20 mil will be the most expensive. Ferrari 250 GTO, probably. If they have the 250 in this game, I can't remember if it was in GT Sport.
Hello, welcome.
They yeah, exactly. They're like, they really are just sort of pushing the limits, aren't they? They're like, hey, here's what owning cars is like in real life, minus all the fun of actually having them. Oh, I could go on and on and on and on, and it wouldn't be concise, and like, it wouldn't be good enough for me. I've already sat down on 2 occasions and thought, I really want to write a script and do a video about this, because how much it pisses me off and gets under my skin. Because I love this series, and it's what got me into cars, and I feel like I kind of owe something to this series for getting me into cars and things, right? But it doesn't... I don't owe this much to it, shit. What has been in the series since when? Skira, you've lost me. Expensive cars? Yeah, also easy ways to make money. Also, no cars in... There was no 20 million cars in GT4. Not at all. They only started adding 20 mil cars in like GT5, and even then there was... The money-making methods were a lot better. And better yet, even if making money wasn't much better, you'd always get like bonuses or prizes and shit like that. And best yet, like Kashira was saying, you could sell cars in other GT games. And again, the money and how long it takes to make the money isn't the real problem. The problem is that they are presenting items that are really expensive that are only available for a limited time, which means that car availability for purchase, when met with scarcity of credits and the grind, means that you will miss out unless you pay real money. That's the problem. Not that you only get 60 grand for every 4 minutes. That's fine. Because if I could actually have a chance at buying a fucking McLaren F1 when I eventually got there, I wouldn't care. Because I'd be like, well, I got there, you know? And I can get the car I saved up for, but I am at the whim of other people with microtransactions and the game deciding to make something available to me. That's not okay. That's a poor choice in my eyes. Thank you, Nebashu 1987 for the follow, as well as Dilla TV and Craigie Boy 1981. Welcome. Oh, and Ralph's 1234. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you all stopping by. If you are new here and you haven't given a follow, I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to be leaving and turning the stream off in about half an hour because the Formula 1 is going to be on, and I'm going out to watch that. I'll be back afterwards, within an hour of the Grand Prix ending. I should be back and live again. So drop us a follow if you want to know when I go live with that. Whilst I'm also shilling Might as well get it all out of the way. Exclamation mark shill in the chat will give you all my links. We've got a Discord. If you do Discord servers, you can come hang out on there whenever you like. And yeah, shoot the shit. But behave if you do join. That's all I'll say. You have to get through a welcome page anyway. That'll give you the gist of how we like things over in our Discord. But thank you again for all the followers. Since GT7's release, I owe that much to GT7. The viewership's been insane. The follows have been insane. Before GT7 came out, I hadn't hit 7,000 followers. We're at 7,192. That's insane. So, again, thank you very much for all the support. It's always good fun to meet new people on Twitch, and yeah, it's been one hell of a flow of new people. So even if these are dark times for us Gran Turismo fans, I do appreciate the experience I'm getting from it. So yeah, IndyCar is also on, but I don't really care about IndyCar right now. But I'm not gonna watch IndyCar today. I'll probably watch some highlights. I don't follow IndyCar that much. I'm sure it's great and everything, but F1 is the only open wheel series I can really follow and just about tolerate. It takes everything out of me. You know what the F1 community is like. Fucking cancerous, that's what. To be fair, if I was going to skip any IndyCar event, this would be the one, wouldn't it? Because I hear it's very much one line only at Texas for the IndyCars this time around because of some shit they've done. But I'm not an oval racing fan anyway, so I only tend to watch the circuit races anyway. They turned left today. Good for them. I despise oval racing and everything it stands for. Fight me, I don't care. IndyCar is at least more interesting to me. I have negative interest in something like NASCAR. Creating over scarcity for mostly single-player games is stupid. MMOs sure need to balance the economy, etc. I guess almost no one wants to unlock everything in 5 minutes. I don't think scarcity in single-player games is necessarily a bad thing. It's just you really need to approach that carefully if you are then going to say, oh, you can buy it instead with real money. Because that's the real problem here, isn't it? I don't think people would be anywhere near as up in arms as they are about the economy if there was no way to purchase credits. Sure, it'd be a grind, but at least everyone's in the same boat. And then those cars that are worth 18.5 million, they're not going to disappear as quickly because people who have a ridiculous amount of money can't just go, oh, I'm going to buy that. I think that's the issue. Is that people who don't pay up and support the game further than their £50, £60 purchase, those are the people getting punished. Not cool, bro. You don't know Oscar very well then, Kohai. I think Oscar appreciates that not everybody likes all forms of motorsport. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's shit. I'm saying I don't like it. Oscar is an exception. He likes any sport. He'll fucking watch anything. I think he'll agree with that. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned Forza Horizon because Forza Horizon has the complete opposite issue, doesn't it? Like you said, you got to strike a balance between the two. I just find it amazing that we've managed to get games from both the biggest console racing game franchises that do the complete fucking opposite from each other, and they both do it terribly as a result. And then all I think of when I look at that is, wow, we're not hard to please, are we? People complain if it's too easy to make credits and cars, and people complain if it's too hard. But you're right, you do need to strike a balance. And I feel like, oh my god, not the fucking Suez Canal. God damn it. As if they put that on there. Yeah, anyway, I feel like a lot of people will try and the Gran Turismo apologists will try and defend it and be like, oh, well, you don't like Forza, do you? It's like, no, I don't. You're right, but I also don't want it like this. In the bin with your 60,000 credit race. If only they had years and years of data and sales to use strategy. Exactly. Like, I don't see an excuse for this, really. I just hope that I don't want them to revert the changes. I want them to actually fucking think and secure the future of this game. And the only way you can do that, I feel, is by removing the online only force thing. You need to get rid of it. Also, I think my game is like, I don't know. Nothing's happening. Midnight Club reboot. That'd be pretty good. Although I hope it'd be like Midnight Club 2 and not like LA. I didn't like LA. Maybe I'm on my own there, but I didn't find that fun. Well, it looks like my game is broke, so I guess we'll just leave that as is. By the way, if you play this game and you want to add me on here, you can do that, and we can be friends. Where's my profile name? There it is. And then you can compare on the boards. I'll be accepting any friend request I get pretty much on here. If I've got space for friends, I'll accept them. Because anything to populate my my leaderboards, it's always good fun for that. I like having targets and things like that, and I think it adds more fun to the licenses and driver missions when you have, you know, adds replayability. So we'll just chill here for like 20 minutes or so, and then I'm going to end the stream. But like I say, I'll be back a bit later on after the Grand Prix. Dial M for Marcus, thank you for the follow, and Dante Barracuda, welcome. Appreciate the follows. Can you not change your username on PlayStation anymore? Can you not pay for it? Although, I mean, paying to change your name is a bit annoying. Yeah. First change is free, yeah. I want to change mine because I fucking think this username sucks, but like every time I type anything in, I'm not, it's not available. When did they add that? Years and years ago. But now you know. Oh, fucking Nutus Lupus. Who do you think is going to win the F1 race today? I have no idea. We haven't seen a race yet. One lap pace is not everything, right? And the Ferraris look great. If a gun was put to my head and I had to pick anyone, it would be Verstappen. But who knows? Maybe the Ferraris have insane race pace. I know we've seen long running and testing and practice stuff, but that's not the same because that doesn't take dogfighting into it and actual races, you know. Thank you, Limac. I'll accept these before I leave after the stream. K-Mag of Wise. I think it would be cool to see an outsider on the podium. An outsider being anyone but Ferrari, Red Bull, and I guess Mercedes. I hope the McLarens show some kind of benefit in their long-term pace. But I honestly feel like McLaren is in a position right now where they are just having to wait until they can get new parts to fix their actual problem, like properly. Aston Martin, well, supposedly they've already got another car on the wind tunnel, like a whole new car, so shit. They still having brake issues. Yeah, they've switched to metal brake covers to disperse heat better, I think. And it's doing its job, but it's compromising performance, I imagine. Worm Mayhem Inc. Leclerc would be a close second. Well, that depends, because my only concern about Leclerc is he has a habit of overdriving and making mistakes. I just hope that we get to see a good race, at least. I think he'll get his head down and get on with it today, though. I think he's just been overdriving the car a lot in practice and testing just to find the limits. I mean, that's how you do it, really. Especially with a new car, you've got to find a way to understand where the limits are. But I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. I'm just going to watch the Grand Prix and enjoy it, you know. I think there's a lot to be said about stop trying to guess what's going to happen. Just sit the fuck down and enjoy the moment. It's why people are getting so pissed off about all the Amazon... Oh, what is it? Fucking... What are they called? The Amazon stuff? The predictions for pit stops and then all this other shit. In the bin. AWS, there you go. Thank you. Completely forgot about it. I can't wait to see those graphics, by the way. It's going to look a bit cluttered, I think. Hopefully the graphics actually work today as well. They've not been working since they got introduced this weekend. They've been broken in more than a few ways. Sector times being broken, what tyres are being shown being broken, gaps and elements to do with highlighting drivers have been broken. Anyway, yeah, I hope we have a good race. That's all that matters. I look forward to seeing the Mercs fight tooth and nail. I have a suspicion the Mercs have good race pace, like long pace. Which is to say that the car won't falter based on its one lap pace, I don't think. I don't expect it to go backwards. If any car was to go backwards, I would expect it to be the cars that maybe are a bit more refined. I don't know. But that's my 2 cents on it. Don't know for sure. Oh, the striking distance one, yeah, exactly. Like most of those AWS ones are pretty annoying. Like they take the mystery out of it. Like stop trying to tell me what's going to happen before it's happened. Isn't that the whole point of me watching? Is so that I can experience it live and get to enjoy the suspense. Like they try to take the suspense away. It's just funny to me, you know, a bit weird. Anyway, thank you for the friend requests, Pete. I'll add those now, actually. Friends. That was a pun in my my trophy notifications. Sad. Oh, there's another one from Jake as well. Friend request. Oh God, Slow Rider. He's a weeb. He's got the weeb profile picture. He's got the anime profile picture. Is that your favourite anime? Animu. Oh my God, the duck. Weebs out. As in get your weebs out or weebs in the bin? Like which way am I supposed to perceive that? Right, I need to do some stretches. My shoulder's feeling completely assy because I spent too much time laying on my back these past few days. Get vertigo. Still have a gross stomach, but at least I can sit down and play some video games. Bailey. Bailey's my favourite anime. Oh god, that's going to be the next. It's going to be the next. Bailey is a 69-time world champion. You know. No, sorry. Bailey is my favourite F1 driver. It'd be Bailey's my favourite anime. I don't know what that's about. Don't need lists. Aye, mate. Aye. I like that. Mate, have you ever weebed before? Have you ever had a dependency on 2D images before? That's the real question. Because you act like it's a bad thing. Maybe that's what we need to do for all the anti-anime people out there. Have you ever depended on an image before? NFTs intensify. All right, I'm going to go now. I'm going to piss off and get ready. It's been fun. But I'll be back later. And we'll do some more GT. And don't forget, Tuesday, Elden Ring with Bacho as well. So take care. Enjoy the Grand Prix if you're watching. And IndyCar, any of the motorsports that's still on this weekend. And yeah, have a good one. And I'll catch you all later on.